Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when it come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when it come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when it come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes for you? Don't say don't say Sorry, I had to do it here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the host with the most. That's right, it's Digital Don here. And today, we are covering law, public safety, corrections, and security. So, do you like protecting people? Do you like saving people from bears? Do you like just holding a baton like this and waving it to seem more fierce than you are? Do you like becoming a lawyer? Because even though I'm clearly in a cop outfit, you can also be that as well within this profession. Do you just like being a people's person in general? Well, guess what, folks? You're in luck. You're in luck with them. And this field, guys, is for the righteous. Now, yes, kids and adults alike, when it comes to this is pretty expansive. Now, one of the misconceptions of this field of work is it's easy to get into. It's not. There's a lot of people, despite all the records that say otherwise, a lot of people want to be cops, a lot of people want to be firefighters, a lot of people want to do the whole CSI bit. A lot of people want to be in public service and do all the dirty work, you know, work in the FBI or work as some type of guard of some sort to, you know, stop, you know, people, feeding the president eggs. I mean, there's just a lot of things that come with being in law enforcement. Now, just like with the government and administration, one thing you gotta learn is obviously what, you guys? Dun 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 dun. Duh. The law. Alright? Even though that, have you ever heard of the bar exam? Kids especially, that is when the lawyers have to take this intensive test in certain parts. Extensive test, sorry about that. In parts in order to become a full-fledged lawyer. And these parts have to deal with policies, laws, blah, etc., etc. But guess what, folks? Police officers have to do the same thing. Oh, did you know that? Did you know that? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't know that. But yeah, they kind of have to take a bar exam, but for those guys, as well as, you know, the FBI and all the things in which if a person tries to challenge you on the law, well, you kind of have to know. All right. So, once again, these guys are very important. All right. Though I'm very playful in this video, it's a very, very scary job in a lot of instances. I mean, these are the guys that literally do the dirty work, man. If there is some type of device that can harm via people, it's these guys that have to go in and pretty much take care of the disturbance. And we need people who are bold, people who don't mind risking their lives for the better cause. Not in all instances, but it is out there. We need those people. So if you like action-packed ordeals or just helping people from that standpoint, as well as there's another side of this. I have officer friends and they tell me stories where if you don't have a stomach to take it, or we'll just say this, a lot of cases you see on your CSI, imagine them but without a script and without sometimes a swell ending at the end. A lot of these cases are really tragic. And you not only have to be morally sound to do this, but you also have to have a even keel mindset when it comes to things that you might have dealt with, and you might be looking in the face of somebody who did something extremely terrible and you want to just wring their necks out, but you can't because you're not above the law. You enforce the law. Long story short, folks, this is my brief synopsis on law enforcement as a whole. There's a lot of options here for you to do. I would definitely cover those in careers, but as usual, folks, let's go ahead and dive into this cluster just a little bit. All right, we're gonna watch some virtual videos, then we're gonna take some virtual notes, and from there, we have other clusters to see, other careers to discover. So once again, this is Digital Don here, signing out from this segment, of course, and going into the next one. Let's do this, Doug. Let's do this. All right. So let's go on ahead and start our first video. Let's start off with our old school point of view with a new school attitude, which is always a great point of view. So let's take a look at what law and public service is all about.
Quite simply, people who work in legal and protective services make life a lot safer for the rest of us. They protect our personal safety, our legal rights, our material goods, our cities, our roads, and our homes. Many of these jobs involve taking risks, so others might be saved from harm. Often, you have to face the uglier side of human nature without allowing yourself to be pulled down. Many Americans realize they owe the police, fire departments, legal profession, and jailers a debt of gratitude. In some cities, the police are called our finest, and firefighters are called our bravest. But the daily truth is that often these jobs are done with infrequent thank yous from the community. For police, fire, and corrections workers, there are often good retirement and health benefits, but the pay is not high considering the risk and importance of the work.
Right, Officer Franken, you're assigned 153. Lunch will be 11 o'clock, abandoned autos.
Usually, these jobs are available to those who pass a written and physical exam and are then admitted to training courses. People who seek supervisory positions often take college degrees in fields such as criminology, forensics, and corrections administration. To go into law enforcement, a good sense of self-esteem is helpful to carry you through when the going gets tough. Compassion helps too, being able to understand why people get into trouble and wanting to help them.
Headquarters to 142. Reported 5-7 with injuries, Main and Anderson.
That's also true for lawyers and others in the legal profession. Attorneys extend their higher education to get the training they need, and often they earn salaries that reflect their expertise, education, and experience. They are not called heroes the way police and firefighters are, but they do safeguard our system of justice, and that is the very foundation of our freedom.
All right. Now, clearly, I can choose other videos that have to do with law, but I want to have fun with this one. There is a classic movie called Blues Brothers, and I selected 2 different videos for this. So please enjoy these clips. Yes, the law can be dangerous, but yet at the same time, I think it can be somewhat very fun, very entertaining, and you will always have your hands full because you guys will see everything. So let's take a look. Bruce Brothers chase scene in the mall. Let's go.
You got us into this parking lot, pal. Now you get us out.
You want out of this parking lot?
Okay.
Would there be anything else?
Yes. Do you have a Miss Piggy?
Pants and burgers. Yeah. Lots of space in this mall. Disco pants and haircuts. Yeah. place has got everything.
New Oldsmobiles are in early this year.
Tier 1 imports. Oh, shit.
All right, let's go on ahead and hit that part 2 on this crazy chase scene. This is one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time, Blues Brothers. So let's take a look at pretty much these police officers have their hands full, but at the end of the day, they do catch Elroy and Jake Blues. All right, let's take a look.
Well, this is definitely Lower Wacker Drive. If my estimations are correct, we should be very close to the Honorable Richard J. Daley Plaza.
That's where they got that Picasso.
Yep.
right, career pathways, let's get it. Legal services, law and enforcement services, security and protective services, emergency and fire management services, and correction services. All of these services are in the career pathways for law, public safety, correction, and security, in which we all need. Not to mention, the military kind of follows this guideline as well. Just FYI. What you need out of college, y'all? A bachelor's of criminal justice, which is 4 to 5 years, but realistically, 4 to 8 years. It's not an easy thing to get through. Master's of criminal justice, 3 to 4 years. That's pretty accurate. But certifications in criminal justice, rather, it has to deal with a specific area that can sometimes hold more weight than the master's. So just FYI. Accredited schools, let's get it. Drury University, all right. John Jay College of Criminal Justice, University of Louisville, Oxford University, Drexel University, Florida Atlantic University, Lincoln University, Michigan State University, Rochester Institute of Technology. Ooh! Job market. You have about 45 careers, as well as 23 plus majors and 3 main industries. And you can do the math on what those industries are. It's pretty much the same beast. Now, when it comes to this career cluster, believe it or not, I would say out of all the clusters, this is probably 3rd to 2nd most competitive clusters to get into. A lot of people, believe it or not, would like to be a part of this type of cluster. And not even believe it or not, I'm sorry, because I'm selling this short. You will always be active in public service, believe me. So you will always be needed, especially with people in general. You're close to 57,000 a year. That's pretty much adding up all of the careers combined, which is a pretty good life. But just like with anything, you can always work your way up and receive more. We will always need public service, so if you are cut out for this cluster, hey, pursue it, buddy. I believe in it. All right, folks, we have made it to the end to yet another video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Seriously, it means the world to me. If you guys find this cluster, if you find it to where you want to do something in this, well, check this out. There will be a playlist with other careers that have to do with this cluster. You can look at those careers, look at the stats, and based off of the stats, you can go and apply on site, and you guys will pretty much have a job and make the world a better place. Also, if you guys need to reach me, it is DigitalDon _CTE on any one of my social medias. I will be here to answer any one of your questions. If you have any questions, there are 10 other clusters for you guys to choose from. So please take the time, look at all of them, and then come to your assumption from there. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe if you like what you see, and if you want to see more careers, as well as drop a like down. If you dislike this video, just go to another video, or, to be honest, your dislike doesn't really matter at all, because this is about the people. I am for the people, and you guys, without you guys, we wouldn't be where we are at today. So this is Digital Don here. This is Digital Diets Online, and signing off. You guys have a good day. Thank you guys for your service.